are they? Look at the way they walk.
I can't see how many of them there are.
Just look at those faces. They look like monsters.
They could be drunk, or drugged, or maybe it's a leper colony. They probably don't intend to harm anyone.
What are we going to do?
They don't have any weapons. We could probably just make a run for it.
Okay.
Come on, let's go!
Welcome, stalkers, movie maniacs, and new viewers. I am the Devil Reaper, and this is another addition to my ongoing series throughout the Halloween season of the Halloween Horror Movie Marathon. It's just a collection of quick reviews. Really, they're more just recommendations, but they're turning more into reviews of the films, but I don't want to go too much into the film like that, because the purpose of this is to recommend a film for you to watch on each day of October, and I don't want to spoil too much. This one, however, I think I will need to explain a few things. This one's a bit of a cheesy number. It is a very oddball. It is definitely an oddball of the zombie subgenre. This one is about environmentalism, or at least it has a message about environmentalism. And with that, if we took the Dawn of the Dead soldiers, you know, the guys in blue, and we were to instead see a movie that featured what happened with the rest of those guys, this is what that movie is, basically, to narrow it down. So we're basically following a bunch of soldiers, or whatever you want to call them, government officials, I guess, and we're seeing basically what crazy shiz they get up to in the movie. Virus, also known as Hell of the Living Dead, and also known as Zombie Creeping Flesh. 3 titles for one film. There may be more out there, who knows? These were 3 that I know though. So personally, I prefer Zombie Creeping Flesh. However, I would love to hear from you guys which title you think better suits this film. Before you do that though, make sure you do watch the movie. It's always best to actually watch a film instead of just watching a review and enjoying a few clips. It is definitely one to enjoy, watch, and poke a bit of fun at. It's not a perfect film, but it is definitely an enjoyable one. And in that sense, it's definitely one you could sit down with a few friends and not take too seriously, but enjoy a nice bit of gore, a bit of exploitation, just a bit of Italian cinema really, isn't it? But nonetheless, just take a look at the film itself. Here we are. And just as with every other video, look at that fucking artwork. It is beautiful. A thing to mention here, you're seeing the title Virus, however underneath it in Italian we're seeing Hell of the Living Dead. I love this artwork. I have a thing for this character with the gas mask. He just looks so cool. And it does kind of present the film in a very different way to the alternate artwork for Zombie Creeping Flesh, as I'm about to show you now under the disc here. Here we go. Yeah, it's it kind of looks like a cover art for House of the Living Dead. Yeah, we'll just cover that back up with come on, get a fucking thing. It's hard to do this one hand, guys. Alright, there we go. There we are. Okay, let's pretend it didn't happen. So another thing to mention about this film, it does actually feature some tracks by Goblin, and some very specific ones at that. It's actually featuring a few of the actual tracks from Dawn of the Dead, including the absolutely phenomenal theme song that encapsulates the film. You know which one I'm talking about. We also have the more action-oriented, fast-paced one. I think there was another one, but yeah, it's a bit out of place, but then that's only because we've seen Dawn of the Dead that we feel like it's out of place. If you hadn't seen it, it would set the tone perfectly for this movie, but it just makes the film a bit odd. But otherwise, guys, this is a great film to check out. Make sure you do so. It's got so many odd things in it beside the music. You know, they visit a tribe at one point as well, which was a bit strange. They go to an old person's home and oh, just wow. I hope you guys do get round to checking this one out. If not, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you're not already stalking me by subscribing, be sure to do so. And as always, guys, be sure to keep it creepy.
Come on, let's go! We'll have to shoot our way through! Get it out of the way!
May not know much about chemistry, but in bed her reactions are terrific.
I'm not surprised with that cute little lass.
I'm a tit man myself.